Why would anybody be interested in weakening or hollowing out, reducing the effectiveness of an oversight body such as Ipid? Whose interests would it serve?
It's to cover up crimes that have been committed before, crimes been committed in the present at that time, and crimes that were planned to take place in the future. There's a litany of cases, litigation, judgments, persecution, not only to myself. Whoever was in that position either had to succumb to the interference or stand up. This is a concerted effort to weaken anti-corruption bodies. And there can be no reasonable explanation why you would want to weaken anti-corruption and crime-fighting bodies, except a nefarious one. And in order to succeed at what you're doing, you would have to, the word obviously is used from the Commission now, capture the state and institutions of the state. At the time, we used the term silent coup or political gangsterism was the two terms we used then within our affected circles. And then the pattern was a similar pattern in all these institutions. And we had identified when the affected group came together that there'd be some leak, some investigation, something goes to the media, suspensions, and disciplinary on some spurious ground, and immediately new people appointed in acting position, and they immediately go about restructuring the departments of which they have now acting control over. And as a result, in the case of Ipid, also interference with investigations. In one instance, and the same both in Ipid, DPCI, and in SARS, the same narrative comes out, and it goes like this. Well, since the change or the removal of so-and-so, performance has gone up. When it comes to Ipid, in fact, we now have evidence that statistics were jippoed to give the indication of improvement in performance. And indeed, the acting executive director, Khamanyane, told Parliament that there's been an improvement in the performance of Ipid. I have been all my life, and still I'm a member of the ANC, but in the position of Executive Director of the Independent Police Investigative Directorate, I had to exercise my tasks independently without consideration of political affiliation.